Jai Ram. You see, maximum part of our lives just goes away, wastes away in insecurities, jealousies, hatreds and fears. And today I want to talk about these insecurities because I myself dealt with it, been through it, and I'm still probably in it, but much lesser as compared to previous years of my life. Just give me a second. Yes, so we are talking about the insecurities. So the most part of our lives goes away in these dealing with these insecurities, and still we are very much into it. Starting the first thought in the morning as you wake up is probably about some kind of dealing with your fear, with your insecurities. Starting from childhood, when you were a small kid, you were insecure for your toys or the lap of your parents. At that time, you would fight with your siblings to get into the lap of your father or your mother. Then as you grow up, you fight, you struggle with your friends who visit your home for your toys, for your games. Then this teenage years, then boys, girls issues start coming up. The kids want to prove themselves better, smarter, more beautiful, actually more popular. And then this makes the other children insecure. Then you reach your high school, you give your final board exams, 12th class. So you study hard to get into some decent, good institute, medical, engineering, commerce, whatever. So, then if you are not able to get through a good institute, but your friend gets an admission, this again really pains your heart. More than our own failure is actually others' success which bothers us. Think about it, it's true. Alright, then you pass this education process and start working for your livelihood. You get into some job, some company. Probably you are self-employed, or you are starting a business, or you are joining your parents' business, or you are getting married, or we'll come to the marriage part later. So you start working. So as soon as you enter the office, you find a new world where there are your colleagues, your team, your staff, there's a boss, there's a hierarchy system. And then again, the element of this insecurity keeps coming up throughout the time, because you want to succeed in life, you want to be better with your colleagues. And again, this problem is just not yours, it's their problem also. So everybody around is in their own insecurities, want to succeed, want to become better, reach higher level in life. And then there's other insecurities, that the fear of losing your job, fear of not being able to do the business properly. So then you fear that you won't be able to deal with the financial needs of your life. So this again creates insecurity in you. And once you get married, so if you are a working person, so you have a family, you start a family, you have more responsibilities in life. And then again, this makes you even more insecure. You fear all the time. You have kids, their needs, you have your spouse, a husband or a wife, their needs. Throughout the time, life goes like this. then the kids grow up, then their issues, then settling them, then again the cycle is endless. So essentially, smart thing is not just to see your own life, but also see the life of your parents or some other family members, elders, or anybody from the society. And you will see the same pattern in almost everybody, the same pattern. And this pattern is same because everybody is 90% in the same problem, living with the same thoughts of insecurities. Reasons can be n number of reasons, endless reasons. So the content can change. For somebody it can be a son, for somebody it can be a daughter, for somebody it can be US dollars, for other person it can be euro. So this is the content. So these objects, this content can change, but the structure of this insecurity, the movement, the pattern of this cycle, the circle of this fear and insecurities, it's totally same. Why is it same? Because the ego in each one of us, we are dealing with, we are born with, we have been conditioned with, and we have absorbed the systems of the world, which is totally same for everybody, whether you are living in Southeast Asia or in Middle East Asia, or you are living in North America, or you are living in India, anywhere, any part of the world, the structure of your ego. So let us talk about the reason. Let's come to the reason. If you will come to know about the cause of this insecurity, then probably you will be able to deal with it in a much better way. So the number one thing is that all of us feel ourselves as very much limited. We feel that we have limited resources in life, and the needs, the requirements of our life are much higher than what we have. Why? Because we assess the needs of life on a long-term basis. We too much plan about the future. We have a planning for next 10, 20 years. And then we chalk out the plan, the financial plan, that we need this X amount of money, we need a house, we need a place, we need some securities, financial securities. And then you see yourself at this moment and you see, what do I have? You see your savings, you see your running income. And then you say that my present financial status is totally inadequate in dealing with the financial needs of my life. This is the first fundamental flaw. Actually, if you are assessing your financial situation, then you must only see the need of today, what you need today and what you have today. So if you are a regular, decent person, as in systematic, organized person, you have been planning, you have been wise with your spendings, then you will find that almost all your needs are totally covered with your present status, with your savings today. It is the insecurity of your mind that you want that today I accumulate so much that the rest of the life, the whole rest of the life covers up. So it doesn't work this way. And number two, you do this way because the whole world is doing this way. And the companies that advertises about the insurance, the financial plans, the instruments, make you believe that. What happen if you die tomorrow? So you take a long-term plan, you do investment in equity markets and mutual funds, and you take this life insurances. So all these things create a fear in you. And then your colleagues, your friends, your family members, all of them are talking about the same things. So it's very much natural that you too will fall into their trap and will, unnecessarily create this loop of insecurity, of financial insecurity in your mind. But as Lord Ram has taught us in Ramayan, is that this is, if you can believe in a higher force in your life, if you believe that there is a reason, a purpose of your birth, and if you can believe that the one who has created this whole world, this whole cosmos, he is one and the same, and he has also created you and me individually. So when he has created you, you must also believe that he has plans for you. He has taken responsibility of you. It is your feeling of isolation, of separation from the higher force, from the Supreme Lord Ram, from God, from Supreme Intelligence, that makes you feel insecure. This is point one. Point two, you must also believe that the needs that are going to arise in the future will also be taken care of by the same force. Just see your life so far. Probably it has not been so bad as you have thought. As you have thought about it 10 years back, but then things hasn't really come true. Your fears, your insecurities hasn't really come true. It is your thoughts which makes you feel insecure. So believe in the higher force, believe in Lord Ram, believe that he is there. It is actually you spoiling his care for you, because you have your own ideas which are based on your insecurities, which are based on your kind of a polluted thinking system. And that is why things don't happen in your life. Similarly, you keep on thinking that, time is short, everything is short in this world. Opportunities are less, resources are less, time is less, so we keep running, we get impatient, we want to reach the ending line very fast, very soon, and we want to win the race, we want to be the number one. This constant impatience instilled in you by the society is also another reason for your insecurity. Then if the other person goes up, is being successful, is getting better in life, this again creates insecurity in you. And you can say this, you can blame your parents, your upbringing, the society, environment, but it doesn't work, because even they are innocent people who doesn't know the truth. So they have been doing what they are supposed to do, what they've been told. So there's nobody to blame in your life. It is now that you are believing in the higher force, in Lord Ram, and work on it, and you will find the solution. Then this intrinsic nature of every being is that of survival. And then we have this quotation, the survival of the fittest. So which I don't believe in, and which is also not true. Every being who has been created, who is born, will survive. There's no need to fight to survive. Probably it's applicable for the wild existence, the wild animals, or prehistoric human beings. But now we are civilized, cultured people, where we have a feeling of compassion and care for others. So we don't need to struggle for survival. These are a few points that I have discussed. I hope it will give you some idea what not getting able to deal with your insecurity. The essential problem is your thinking. Just watch what you're thinking. I'm not asking you to stop thinking. I'm asking you to divert your thinking, which we call as chintan in our Vedic terms, chintan, thinking. Divert this thinking towards the higher force, because only He is true and this whole world is an illusion. Lord Shiv says to Mother Parvati in Ramcharitmanas, Uma kahun main anubhav apna, sat hari bhajan, jagat sab sapna. Jai Siya Ram, say Ram.